Dave, we're on to the Scottish Cup then this weekend, a competition obviously that you know incredibly well. You must be excited though to get underway in that.
Yes, very much so. You know, the challenge at the start of every season when you play for this club is how far can you go in the cups and can you actually try and win something? You know, it is a genuine opportunity for this football club to win something, and this is the first opportunity for us to do that. It'll be a difficult game. It's one we need to make sure we guard against complacency. We're playing against a team that's fully confident. They're top of the league, you know, for a reason, and they've beat higher level than they play at currently to get to this point, so you know, we know the challenge is there. It'll be a fantastic occasion for them, but it's one that we need to make sure we do everything properly. We continue with the level of performance we've set of late, and keep this feel-good factor going and momentum going, and I think if we can do that, it should be a good afternoon for us, and it'll be job done, but we know what we need to do to get to that point.
Yeah, obviously you mentioned guarding against complacency. How have you drilled that into the players this week?
I think it's key when you think about any game of football. You know, you look at the standard that you're playing against, but at the same time you also look at how quickly things can change and how things happen in games. It's about setting a standard as your own individual, as a team. So we look at ourselves as a team, and the standards we've set of late, we need to make sure we continue to do that, because you can't pick and choose when you play and when you want to perform. We've got players here that need to perform well to stay in the team. That's the challenge when you've got such a strong squad, and I think that's what I want to see tomorrow. You know, us playing at a very high level, a real high intensity, and to keep this good run going that we're on and this feel-good factor going.
Yeah, they're top of the West of Scotland League. How much research have you been able to do on them, and what do you expect from them?
Well, I expect a difficult game. It's their cup final. They've done incredibly well to get to this point. You just touched on they're top of the league. They are, which comes with that confidence and a habit of winning games, you know, to get to that point. So we know what that feels like at this moment in time ourselves. That's a good thing. So we need to guard against that. All the pressure will be on us to win. We know that, and it's about dealing with that as players, dealing with that as a club, and we need to make sure, as much as they've done fantastically well to get to this point, we need to make sure obviously that this is the end of the road for them and we can progress in the cup, but we know we need to make sure we play to our level and our standards to do that.
Yeah, it's been quite a busy schedule leading up to this game. How do you balance freshness alongside continuing those good performances?
It's a difficult balance to get, probably, because I think, like you say, we're in such a good vein of form at the moment. I think the players are confident and feeling good. Nobody wants to come out of the team because they're all feeling good about themselves because of the confidence levels and performance levels. But as you've said, it has been a grueling sort of festive period, so we've had a lot of games in a short period of time. There will be an opportunity for a little bit of freshness, but at the same time it'll be a really strong side that we put out, because we know the importance of the game and we know how important it is to get into the next round. Just
finally then, in terms of team news, how's McCullough and Kieran Bowie? I think you said they might have a chance.
Yes, they'll both be in the squad, which is great. Probably have to restrict minutes clearly, but at the same time, you know, they've worked really hard to get back involved, and this weekend they will fall into the squad, which is great, and they're available for selection if required.
Yeah, could Nicky Cadden be back as well?
No, unfortunately not. So Nicky will miss out. He broke his nose in the last game. He's had to go and see a specialist on that because we had to make sure we weren't going to take any risks with that. He'll probably need to play with a mask when that does happen. We're still waiting on feedback from that because that was happening today, but fingers crossed if that's all went well, but he won't be available for this game.
Okay, thanks for speaking to us and good luck.
Thank you very much. Cheers.